YouTube. Welcome to our live stream pre-show.
Go on over a little bit more. Go on over
We're still getting adjusted.
Go on
My
over
baby
some
just
more.
said, play. You're on. All right, guys. So let's get these shots in before we start.
We doing shots.
Let's get these shots in before we start our pre-show. Our pre-show is only going to be about 10 to 15 minutes. So if you guys catch it live, catch it. If you don't, catch it whenever. But yeah, salud, guys.
Salud. Your partner in crime.
It'll melt soon.
Mm-hmm.
Don't mind me looking over here. My cat over there, I don't know. I think she's playing with ice. I don't know what the fuck she's doing. But for our pre-show tonight, we are going to discuss if women can be pookies and ray-rays.
Okay.
That's what we're going to discuss on our 10-15 minute pre-show. So, who would like to start?
Okay, let me turn those out. A lot of women can be vice versa, pookie or ray ray.
I mean, okay, the definition of a pookie and a ray-ray.
Where did it come from?
These are the men that are usually hustlers. Usually got more than 2-3 baby mamas.
Who is this, Pookie?
Pookie and ray-ray.
Yeah. Bad credit.
Bad credit.
Have less than $40 in their pocket.
You know, been a
for that when it can happen.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's the pookie and a
There's a lot of
ray-ray.
females out there.
So then I think a female can be a pookie and a ray-ray. I think we're gonna have to change their name to probably Pookiana, and
Girl, that's the insult to injury.
no, why? Because it's too close to Sukiana?
Yes,
I'm not calling her a pookie or a ray-ray, but I'm saying we're gonna have to give it a more gender fluid name as a counterpart for pookie and ray-ray. That's what I'm saying.
I think we have to dissect that more. Because Pookie and Ray Ray are two different ones. They're not the same people.
Basically, they are. They just...
How they basically are?
Calm down. I was just saying, basically, they are.
How? Basically,
They're
they're
not.
not.
They're
two
not.
different
They're the
people.
same.
They're two different people but with the same agenda.
How Pookie and Ray Ray got the same agenda?
Okay, it's like...
Because
okay,
they are
listen,
for the-
I think she is advocating for the pookies and the ray-ray.
I'm just
because
saying
women
it's a
usually
difference.
tend to go for
Okay, so
the
what
pookies
Pookie and Ray Ray?
ray-ray.
What was that came from? What movie was that?
I know it's a pookie in a black cinema.
Mm-hmm.
I don't remember what it was. It New Jack City?
I just want to know, can
Right.
females be portrayed being
And they-
a pookie or a
I think they
ray-ray?
can because there are a lot of
And
trifling.
how?
Well,
How?
not us. How?
I say and how.
No, she's asking.
I'm
She's
asking
asking.
a question.
Okay,
Because I thought it was a good
Okay.
question.
I think it is a good question. Let me see if I can break it down a little bit and not being stereotypical in my response.
What's
Okay,
that?
a female version of a pookie and a ray ray. No shade, all tea. All I'm saying. Okay, don't get offended for what I'm about to say. A female pookie and a ray ray.
Okay.
I hate to say
a
what I'm about to
female
say,
Pookie
but I'ma
versus a
say
Ray
it.
Ray Pookie.
I'm gonna say it. It's gonna sound horrible. Section 8.
Who is that? Is
A female pookie and ray ray.
No,
Let me go down this list of why I'm saying this. Okay? Because the government don't want to help you unless you don't have no job, no education, no nada. The ones that live off the system don't want to get a job, just want to live off the system. Okay? Want a man to take care of them, but don't want to do nothing in return. Okay? Am I losing anybody so far? Okay? Someone who has numerous baby daddies and only have numerous baby daddies to collect the child support. Don't take care of the kids, but want to put the daddy in court every other month because he's late on his child support. That's how I portray a female Pookie. Now, if that's you, I'm sorry. I'm just saying, a female Pookie and a Ray Ray.
Girl, wait a moment.
That's how I say it because
For both
everybody's
of the
downing these
influences
niggas.
of
They
Pookie
downing.
and Ray Ray. So Pookie and Ray Ray, excuse me, are the same ones running Section 8, have multiple kids by different men, and don't want nothing better in life.
Exactly. But what's
what's the similarity between them two?
Because a Pookie and Ray Ray just want to. Okay, I don't know if you're advocating for Pookie
No, I'm
and Ray
trying to
Ray because it
understand.
seems like you are, and if you are, that's good. Yet they need someone
I'm
to
not
take
advocating for that.
their back.
But
But
we got to break down the difference of a Pookie and a Ray Ray.
we just
And a
did
female.
that.
But you just said Pookie
I
and
said
Ray Ray.
me.
Right,
my
but-
perspective, my
And you
perception.
said at the end, you ended, but you didn't say how they're different.
They're not different. They're similar. What you mean, as in the guy Pookie and Ray Ray? I don't give a fuck about the guy Pookie and Ray Ray. I'm talking about the chick Pookie, Pookianas, and Ray Alicious.
And the Riri's.
Yeah, there you go. Don't do that. That's Rihanna. Don't do Riri. Don't do Riri. We're not gonna do the Ray Rays as that. But I'm just saying, is there a correlation on the female version of the Pookie and the Ray Rays?
There is.
That's all I'm saying.
And that's I just want to know. And how are they similar?
Yeah, that's all I was saying.
Both of them on
because it
Section
seems
8.
like no, I'm not saying that. That's not the criteria. I'm saying as an example of a Pookiana. Okay, that's not the criteria. I'm just saying. You know what I'm saying? Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm just trying to understand if you understand what you're saying, cause
I do.
Similarities. They do have similar traits, but they're two different individuals.
Yeah.
Cause Pookie has her.
Okay.
Listen, no, hear me out. Pookie be the one with different baby daddies. Section 8 ain't coming out. Rather stay where she's at. Stumble. Stagnant. Okay, that's Pookie. Ray Ray could be the one, still has similarities as staying with her parents and still doing the trifling things as Pookie is doing, but she is beneficial because she is making money. And that's the thing I'm saying. That way
I'm not saying Pookie and Ray Ray don't make money. I didn't say Pookies and Ray Rays don't make money.
You just stated that.
But I said
You stated that. They both had similarities. Pookie and Ray Ray, you placed them both into a setting of saying they get Section 8 housed and have multiple baby daddies. And I was like, where's the similarity?
okay.
You didn't break it down. Let's just break it down between from Ray Ray to Pookie.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So let's start over.
Okay.
Okay. The question was, can women be categorized as Pookies and Ray Rays? That's the question. Okay? I want to hear you guys' thoughts if you think women could be categorized as Pookies and Ray Rays.
Pookie or Ray Ray? Which one do you think they are?
They're both. Just like men can be both, they're both.
So you saying on a man's perspective, we can be the baller who got the low standards and fuck with anything that walks there, as long as he get a nut, versus Ray Ray do the same and Pookie do the same. Are you saying that? And similarities for the men?
I feel some hostility
There's no
coming your
hostility.
way because
I'm
I'm
just
talking
saying-
about the Pookies and the Ray Rays.
Right,
Because
it's a breakdown, 'cause-
it's a lot of women
Okay,
go
because
for
Pookie could
Pookies
be
and Ray
on-
Rays.
Right, and a lot of men go for a Pookie and Ray Ray. You know, that man might have some addictions that the woman has the similarity addiction that he has. And it is what it is.
Please. On.
Yep, that thing whistle.
While you work? Yeah.
Period.
But I'm just. It seems like you're getting attitude because I don't understand
I'm
what
not
you're
getting
not
an
getting.
attitude.
I don't understand
We're
what
having
you're not
a
getting.
conversation between the difference that they still share similarities of the female version of Pookie and Ray Ray. And I just broke it down to you. Where Ray Ray is the one who has staying at home with the parents or going to school or have her own. She could be a successful woman, but she still could be a little girl in the mind because she chooses to mess with those ghetto men who ain't gonna offer her nothing but a bust a nut. And Pookie, on the other hand, will still do the same in a different setting of
Okay. So
assistance.
okay.
So that's what I'm saying. There is a difference between that. Even though it's still the similarities, I'm clarifying for you. Mine likewise, but...
Okay, so tell me the similarities between the male version.
The male version?
Of the Pookies and the Ray Ray, since you want to do it that way.
Okay, so if the
You want to break it down that way.
So, okay, we have Pookie. Pookie is from the same background I'm from. If I'm the female version of Pookie, he the male version of Pookie. We from the same similarities. We grew up in the motherfucking house, and we both got these aspirations, these dreams, and all that.
Okay, and that's the difference. Because Pookie.
Okay, let me finish. And on the Ray Ray part, okay, I could be Pookie. I'm Ray Ray, prime example. And I don't know if y'all ever caught the movie ATL. Did y'all remember seeing that? Okay, so what's her name? The pretty girl. I forgot her name right now. The one T.I. Okay, she wanted to act hood, but you was bougie. So you want to act like Ray Ray in the hood. It was attractive to me, but you mindset and smart, right? But I had to figure you out. Which some of these men do, like, okay, hold on, you acting real hood, but when I put you in certain settings, you different. And you act like you scared, but you say you hoodie hood. And you talk about, oh, you being there in the projects, you post up and everything. But then when it comes to a certain time, I don't see you. Then when I see you in a different aspect, okay, I got to understand what the movie was saying. Okay, you want to be a Pookie or a Ray Ray. But you really, honestly, like, really Pookie. Pookie is the spoiled one. And a man speaking, when you look at it, just basing off of ATL with T.I. and what was her name?
Lauren London.
Yes, thank you.
I've never seen the movie.
So you understand what I'm saying? That's the similarity because she gravitated towards the twins that was from the projects in the hood. And knew every hood nigga could go to the corner store. Right. And that's how she was like, okay, let me put on, I want to see where he at.
She portrayed to be something that she wasn't.
Correctly.
She was really,
okay.
She was really, sheltered.
Okay, for someone who has not seen the movie,
I'm just saying.
could you clarify it in another way? Because I've never seen the movie. So in your
okay, so
explanation,
you said Pookie from New Jack City. Pookie was the crackhead. We could use Ray Ray as Ice Cube because he was like, I've been there, but I came out.
Right. Okay, and this is the thing. You have the Pookie, the male version of the Pookie and Ray Rays. It's like they don't want to do better. They are.
And that's when Ice Cube was hurt in the video because the movie was trying to save him, but at the end of the day, they always told you can't save Pookie. And he wanted to. Because he come from he said, my mama was a crackhead.
Okay, now we go on to something totally different because we're not talking about that. But I'm talking about the characteristics of a female Pookie and a female Ray Ray.
Okay, so the female characteristics of Pookie and Ray Ray. Okay, so we're going to use Pookie. In the female aspect, she a crackhead. She going to do what she can for
Okay,
money.
I'm not, okay. I'm not.
Or she just a simple-minded woman, Pookie, that's from the projects, but she feel like I got to get my dollar anyway. Or I got to relieve myself like that. Now with Ray Ray be like, oh, where my money at?
Okay.
And it's in there. At the same time, it's a difference. It's still similarity because we gravitate and we feed off the energy and the environment we're in. So it is similarities, but when it's broken down with Ray Ray in a different.
Okay. Because we done went off of what I was trying to say. Okay, I wrap your head around this question.
Let me deep throat. Go ahead.
Wrap your head around this question. Can a woman be a Pookie or a Ray Ray? That was the fucking question.
Well,
I don't know what crackheads came in on. I don't know where none of that shit came in on. All I asked was, can a woman be a Pookie and a RayRay? You did not like my examples of a female.
That's a yes or no. That's just a yes or no.
So
they can be both or either or.
But you're saying like Pookie and Ray Ray are two separate persons. They're not. They're the same because Pookie and Ray Ray, the male version, don't want to do nothing but to mooch off of people, but to get it without working for it, but to live off a female for free. but to sit there and eat your baby Lunchables while you at work and they playing whatever the new version of whatever is. That's what I'm saying. So you have a female version of that who don't want to do better, want to live off these niggas, want to, you know what I'm saying? Don't want to work hard for it. I'm good. Don't want to work hard for it. Don't want to do better. That's what I'm trying to get at. So, have at it. Yeah,
it's
we
been
all
real. It's been good, y'all.
Because she don't want to fucking answer the question.
I already answered the question.
No,
You're not accepting what I just stated to you. Of those, you trying to put two. Can a woman be Pookie and a Ray Ray? Okay, that's two different women. Like Pookie
it's
and Ray Ray. It's
actually not. It's the same.
But it's
because when you talk about a guy,
background.
Nope. When you talk about
it's
a guy,
on
they
that
put Pookie and Ray
How
Ray
can you
in
say
the
that?
same
How can you say that? How can you sit up here and say, can they be the same? No, they have similarities.
No.
You asked, you stated it.
Y'all have different opinions.
Right.
Yeah, you see it in one way, she see it in another.
All I'm saying is this. When people talk about Pookies and Ray Rays, they don't separate this fucking two. They don't separate the two. They say Pookies and Ray Rays because why? They're in the same fucking category. One may be a motherfucking blue, one may be a fucking red. But they're still the same fucking category. That's all I'm saying.
It's been good. It's been real, y'all. And we're going to move right on to
Listen, if you guys want to see us
else
on the real show, this is just the pre-show. We're just getting amped up. So wait for the after show that's coming out after this show. And we will see you on the flip side.
Period.
Peace.